Hey folks, this is a hopefully quick video of how you can possibly yourself repair moisture inside your Cadillac SRX headlights, which is a very common problem. No recall, possibly in California, and if you have HID headlights, are even harder to get replacement parts. If you have halogen ones, you can find them online for about $250 a pair. I'd recommend just maybe replacing those. That's inexpensive enough, for me at least. If not, here's how you can do it yourself. It's not that hard. The first thing you need to do is take off the front end of your SRX. You can see mine is in some disrepair here, or disassembly, but it's real easy. There's a top cover right here that goes over here, and there's just 6 little plastic clips that are not hard to remove. Here's one right here. Excuse me, that's the bolt. Here's one right here. You just be very careful with the flathead. Pop the top, and it pops right out. And those go there. There is also a cover here that also has 2 of those. And over there, easily enough. Once you do that, your grill top here, sorry about the camera movement, will be attached here to 6 bolts. And once again, those just come out. It's a 10mm bolt. It's real easy to do. Then, you only have 2 more spots to worry about. Inside your wheel well, right there, or right there, we have 6 on this side, 5 on the other side, and those are little screws like that. And be very careful. It's a very small Phillips head. Pop those out, and then there's 1 more bolt that goes inside the fender right there. So right at the front of the wheel well, there'll be another bolt that goes right there. So you've got 6 on the passenger side, 5 on the driver's side, plastic screws, 1 bolt inside each fender, and that's it. Then you can yourself be very careful. Take the edges of each end, or you can just grab it by the grill and pull it off. And if you have fog lights, there's a connection right here that you want to disconnect. Otherwise, it'll pop out. It could break a piece down there. Anyway, the whole grill then pops out, and as you can see, I just left mine laying on the ground. It's no problem. The headlights then are secured very easily by 1 screw on the top and 1 screw on the side. And that's it. And the headlight assembly pops out. There's 1 connector in the back. And that's it. It is so super easy. So that's getting them out. Now to repair them, what I did, and this is very inexpensive, I just used some silicone caulk. 100% silicone caulk, and that's it. Here's my headlight. I've got 2 of them. One's over here. What I did, I had some moisture all inside. So what I did, you can see I've got the backs off these. There's 2 caps, one for your main headlight and one for your auxiliary lights, your blinker and your running light. Anyway, pop those off, and I actually took my shop vac and I reversed the hose so it turned into a blower, and fabricated with some duct tape a little gasket of sorts, and I just blew it in one of those holes and let it blow for, half hour or whatever, and it was able to blow all the moisture out. Now if you're lucky enough, you can actually see where the moisture might be coming out, and you'll know where your crack or your leak is. I really didn't notice anything that significant. So anyway, that was dry your light out. That's about it. Then take your tube of silicone caulk and just go around the edge, and you don't have to worry about being ugly or not, because it's really just going to be covered up anyway with silicone. So you just take your silicone. Now here's a plastic piece that goes over your silicone. That pops off, and it's got 2 of those little press fittings. Just pop those off with a flathead, real easy to do. Pop the rubber plastic piece off, it goes around back, and just silicone the heck out of it. be generous. What I do is once I get it in, I just use my finger. When it's wet your finger. You can smear it in. That's it. Seal it up. I also decided when I put my caps back in for the lights, silicone those up too. I mean, it's just rubber silicone, and you can, if you ever need to pop them off again, just use a razor blade and cut it. It never gets hard. Cut it off. So that's what I did on my two. I mean, just make sure it's not going to leak again. Now, if you wanted to, you could actually take some. For example, here. Take something like that. Flex Seal, add undercoating or whatever, sealant, and you could spray the heck out of it when you're done too. Once again, nothing's gonna really show, except on the outside of the light, right here, your edge that goes along your fender, that will show. And then you've got your black gasket there, or your little plastic, yeah, it's a gasket of sorts. So just just don't get anything on that edge, tape it off or whatever. But that's it. It's really that simple. Seal the heck out of it, dry it first, seal it, test your lights at the same time. You can, while it's apart, you can plug them in, test them, make sure that everything works. Pop them back in. Really, if you've got any, you need a flathead screwdriver, a 10mm socket, and a Phillips screwdriver to do this job. That's really all there is to it. And, a $5 tube of silicone. That's it. And if you go to Cadillac to have these replaced, they'll charge you $2,400 for a pair installed, and they're still going to leak. So that's all I got to say. I hope this video helped you, and sorry about the camera movement, and good luck with your SRX. And mine's a 2010 to 2016 model that had this problem. Mine's a 2011. Bye.